Went to see my neurologist today. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers around the world, straight out of Ngaruawahia via Titahi Bay, here's Maurieo. Hello, hello, welcome. Hi, 3.5. How's your day been? Mine's been good. Blocked. Left this side. Blocked. I might sneeze at some point. You'll be fine. And varied. Very varied. So, went off to visit my neurologist this morning. Arrived with half an hour to spare outside his office and sat there and checked out Twitter and Facebook, YouTube, all sorts of things, and then went in. I've been going to see the neurologist, the same guy, for probably more than 10 years, so we know each other quite well. So I think it took about 2 years to diagnose what I had, and the key point of the diagnosis was one day I remember very well, and he asked me to take off all my clothes except the undies. I don't know whether I sat on the bed and it was just absolutely quiet and I had to relax, and he didn't make a noise, he just watched me for it seemed like a long period of time. It was very creepy, in the sense that I didn't know him as well then as I do now, and he just watched me, and after that incident he noticed that I had what they call fasciculations, like little tics, involuntary tics of my nerves. And they were, as it turned out to be, a telltale of my condition. And from there, my condition got diagnosed and then re-diagnosed, but always came back to pretty much the same diagnosis of Lewis-Sumner syndrome, or MAD-SAM, or demyelinating neuropathy. Essentially, the outer sheath of my nerves is affected by my immune system, and so it doesn't fire properly. My nerves don't send the right messages to the muscles, and the muscles don't work so well, or don't work at all. And it's sort of characterized by the fact that it's asymmetric. It doesn't happen. It happens in odd places, mostly related to previous trauma, previous injuries and things like that. So I've been going along, and last time I went, we stopped taking one of the drugs. So I was taking the steroids, and that's proved pretty good. So I've got another one that I take, mycophenolate, and I suggested to him that, I couldn't see that was doing anything. And I have noticed of late that the fasciculations have come back a little bit. They went away and now they're back a little bit. So he said, take your clothes off, and so we reenacted that previous creepy moment, but it wasn't quite as creepy today, because I knew him quite well and I knew what was happening and what was going on. And he sort of found that there's a few fasciculations and what have you around my shoulders. But apart from that, we're steady as we go, no change. It's all good. We're all good for another 6 months, provided the hospital plays their part right. And we've been through a bit of drama with them, and that's all sorted. So all good. Great trip to the neurologist. And then on the way back to Wintec, I thought, well, I got a letter a while back to say that my license was expiring in June, so I thought I'll renew my license. I wanted to go to a particular place, but I couldn't quite remember where it was on the turn-off, so I realised that I'd gone the wrong way at some point, and I thought I had another place that I could go to. Well, I thought I did. So I went there, and the receptionist told me, no, they didn't do it. It was the wrong place. They could see why, but no, I went to VINZ and I needed to go to VTNZ. So she told me where it was, which was the one that I'd tried to go to but missed. So I went back there and got it. Well, I got my license, no problem, but I never met, I just felt the people on the counter there, I just felt they had this bad vibe. I don't know. It was like, they seemed to didn't treat people very well. And the guy, there was no little small talk. It wasn't rude, but it was just, there was no little banter there at all. It was quite an unsettling, really. There was a couple of things I would have liked to have sort of asked, just general things about what they're doing and how things work, but no, I just kept to it. So I've got a temporary license now for 10 days, and I'll get a new photograph, and a driver's license will last me for another 10 years until just before my 75th birthday. So it should be good for a wee while. So that's all very handy. So yeah, and then back to Wintec, and well, let's just use the diary as a few prompts. So back to Wintec for 4 hours of practical teaching. I completed the maths quiz videos last night, and they've all uploaded up at 6 o'clock, so that's all good. Got my license down there. I ran the students through their first session with the GPS, or the GNSS as it's known now, the Global Navigation Survey System or something. And I ran them through some work with that, which was went quite well, and we finished about 3:30. So I'm going to have a sneeze break. I'm sorry. I just been sneezing regularly all night, especially when I start to talk. So so that all went pretty good. 4 hours, and I got home and mowed a little bit of the back lawn, just back two, and the lawns are looking nice, coming up really good. So got that all done and dusted. So very pleased with my day. 5993 steps. Yeah, as I say, good day. Got the old block nose on one side here, and lots of variations. So let's have a look at today's challenge, and a subject close to my heart at the moment, rice. I'm pretty much on a rice-based diet. I mostly eat rice noodles and rice with vegetables and various sauces and things, with the odd donut chucked in. I did have a donut today, and probably far too many cups of tea. But anyway, I'm my weight, I'm under 80, which is good, and today I was in the 78s, so we'll have to see. We want to push down a little bit more, but we might have to just stay true on the rice for a little while to get it right down there. So which type of rice is used to make risotto? Which one of those? If you know the answer, put it in the comments below the video. Look it up or guess. Put it in the comments below the video. So yesterday's question was about the lemur, and they're from Madagascar. Tartan Snowflake knew that and included it in a comment. Well done. Lovely comment, as it turned out. And so goes on to the Hall of Fame one more time with I should have moved it down once, but That's 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row there. So well done, Tartan Snowflake, and thanks for your wonderful support of the channel and your comments. Wonderful. I enjoy the. I look forward to them, but no pressure. Comment if you want to. Never feel you have to comment. I like, I'm relaxed. I don't. Comment, that's great. I enjoy it. But I don't want anyone to ever feel that obligated. Because I get into those sorts of things myself and it becomes harder and harder. So, yep. All good. I enjoy comments, and I'd love to have more comments on my channel. So don't hold back, but don't feel you have to. So that brings us to the end of today's vlog. Thanks everybody for watching the videos, liking and subscribing, and well, commenting. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, hopefully with a clear head, but who knows. So, all good. Cheers. See you.
That's all, folks.
This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, capital of the Waikato district, a district towards the top of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, that little country at the bottom of the globe, the place where Kiwis live. Give them a taste of kiwi. Show them you're made of steel. Give them a taste of kiwi. Show them the way you feel. Give them a taste. Give them a taste of kiwi. I should point out, you're not allowed to eat the actual kiwi. This is more in a sporting terms, get into them, show them what you're made of type thing, just in case you were wondering. Cheers. See you.